Hello, everyone. We were charged with, or tasked rather, with preparing all the CAD files for the planning area. So our main task of the project was to build a temporary modular living condition for the refugees from Ukraine. And for this, the proposed site plan lies on the right bank of the river Danube, on the eastern side of Vienna, in between the main touristic port of Vienna, between the commercial main port of Vienna and the marina for small yachts. So it's basically on a technically quite heavy traffic side of the Vienna River. Although I have to mention, when we were there, I've only seen two boats in between, I don't know, 1 hour, whatever we spent there. So this is the area. It's right here. It's in a quite heavy residential area of the city, and a quite accessible one as well, as you might see here. And I think my colleague Joel will talk more about the accessibility of the area.
Yeah, hi, my name is Joel, and I tell something about the infrastructure or about your area. Sorry. In Orange, we had the housing area, different types of flats and local housing. In blue, we had the offices and the business area. In pink, we had the shops and the markets like Billa, Hofer, Son. These are local supermarkets. We have culture and event locations in yellow market. In light green, we had the restaurants and cafes. In the red one, we had the logistic train station near to our location, and parking area, train station, subway station, and bus stops are also there. So we have all the infrastructure in this area, so you can use it, and we have no to build otherwise new one. So we can only planning homes for these people. They are coming from these areas. So yeah.
Yes, so the area itself, it's quite narrow. It's on a dike here right next to the Danube. So the area itself, it's narrow and long. And as you can see, in the southern part, it's bordered by these huge train tracks, and on the northern part by the river Danube itself. And if we jump ahead to the 3D model, you can actually see that because it's on a dike, it lies on different levels, with the Danube on the right side and then the rest of the city on the left. And the area itself, as mentioned, is quite highly residential. And in the past years, it's been highly invested in the area as well. You can see the tower behind. This is currently the tallest residential tower in Austria. And there are more residential projects happening at the moment in the area. So there's quite a lot of construction happening as well. Regarding the files themselves, luckily the city of Vienna has a large database which is accessible by all of us, so we can download all of the area and all of the buildings and then just put them together in the same file. So we were quite lucky with this. This is exactly what we did as well. So this is how we made the 3D model, and then some sections as well. So you can see here on the right side exactly how the terrain evolves and how this thin area where we have to do the modular constructions actually is. Yeah, so thank you very much. If you have any questions.
Thank you very much. Is there any question? I don't know if you had time to study the maps.
I can go back to the maps if you
but
have any questions.
Okay,
I have
Jacobo
a very simple one, which is the measure between the platform where we are going to draw those settlement and the level of the Danube, and how much the Danube is growing during the year. So is that a problem or something we have to deal with, or not?
So currently the Danube, the level of the Danube is actually lowering. Last year, or at least last summer, the Danube was at its lowest historical point so far. So I don't think it's going to be a problem. The difference between the Danube. So this is what this section is based on what the city of Vienna has offered me, and I think this is the highest it should go.
Okay.
And Jacobo, there is also Danube regulation there. That will be not a problem, really.
Okay.
Because we have the Danube island. Yeah.
Okay, so let's not consider a problem the level, but which is the difference in order to understand that if it's possible to think about something that connects floating and landing settlement.
So on the left side, towards the railway track, there is a difference of 4 meters height.
Okay.
So towards the Danube, it can be between 3 and 6, regarding on the level of the Danube.
Perfect. Thanks.
You're welcome.